Hello everyone, and welcome to Songs by Fireplace. Great job the other night picking out the Kingsmen's Louie Louie, or Louie Louie, depending how you want to say it. As you know, with the new format, I actually give you the answers to all the trivia questions and of course the group artist name of the song at the very end of each video. So I will be continuing and doing that with this one as well. So as far as tonight we're doing song number 64. Doing a song by an 80s English pop rock band. They were considered part of the second British invasion, and this particular song really gave them their first taste of success, and also their first music video, so pretty cool. 3 trivia questions. What was the band's name before it became what it is now? Question number 2, what was the influence behind this song? And question number 3, who is the woman having a birthday in this music video, in the music video for this song? So there you go. 3 trivia questions. 80s English pop rock band put out a bunch of great songs. Without further ado, let's get to it. All right. So, looking for group artist name of the song. Hopefully this one won't drive you mad. Here we go. That's it. That's all you get. Let me know what you think. Group artist name of the song. Hope everyone's doing well. Wash your hands lots. Don't text and drive. Exercise, and maybe we shouldn't be socializing in the groups you are right now because the numbers are starting to climb a little. Let's be careful, folks. Say a prayer for all the healthcare workers and for all the sick people out there. And for God's sakes, be kind to each other. Talk soon. Hello and welcome back again. So this is the part of the video where I will actually give you the group artist name of the song, and I'll give you the answers to the three trivia questions that I asked. So if you're not ready for them, I'll give you a second to pause the video. Okay, let's start going. So some interesting things to say about this particular song. So the artist, of course, Tears for Fears. The song was Mad World. It was released in September of 1982 off the album The Hurting. The song was written by Roland Orzabal. Hope I said his name right. So the 2 members of Tears for Fears are basically Roland Orzabal and Kurt Smith. So the trivia question number 1, what was the band's name before it became what it is now? They call themselves The History of Headaches, but decided to change that. And kind of because of number 2, the answer to number 2. So what was the influence behind the song? So the theories of Arthur Janov, hope I said that right, was the author of The Primal Scream. So the line in the song where they say, "Dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had," One of his theories was the more intense your dreams are, the best they are at releasing tension. So there you go. Hence Tears for Fears. I can see why they kind of decided to change the name to that. And number 3, who was the woman having a birthday in the video? Well, it was Kurt Smith's mom, believe it or not. A couple other little tidbits of information. So the video was shot at Knebworth House, which is an English country house in, hope I say this right, Hertfordshire. I know I probably didn't say that right, sorry. Big, huge English country house, where you see him kind of looking through the windows and stuff like that. I also found it pretty interesting that Roland, I believe, is outside of one of the scenes, and he's doing some kind of, while Kurt Smith is singing the song outside the window, Roland is doing some kind of Vogue thing or whatever. It's kind of an alternative 80 kind of dance thing, I guess. But kind of cool. Stuff, I love watching those old music videos for reasons like that. So like I mentioned before, this was well, their first music video, and definitely this song gave them their first taste of success. So in the studio, Roland actually tried to, he wrote the song on acoustic, and they went to the studio and he wanted to sing the song, obviously, but things weren't sounding quite right, so they tried Kurt, and once they had Kurt sing the song, it was like, no, this is magnificent, he needs to sing it. And personally, I can say, I had something similar happen to me with my band back in Montreal. We had a song, we wrote a song called Love Builds. The band, we were, Straightforward was the band's name. We wrote a song called Love Builds, and my lead guitarist was actually sang the song up to that point, and we were doing backups and stuff like that. But when we got to the studio and started trying to record the song, the producer said he wasn't totally convinced that it was in her key, or key that was more proper for her voice. So anyhow, he asked me to sing, other members to sing it, and he asked me to sing the song. So I sang it, what the heck, I was the drummer, and doing percussions and stuff and backups. And basically, he said, no, you sing it in, you sound best in that key. So I ended up singing the song and recording. So it was cool. It was pretty cool anyways. Originally, the B-side to Mad World was going to be Pale Shelter. So can you imagine if they had those two on one single? As you know, Pale Shelter was another huge hit for them. And one last thing. You know when you hear lyrics in a song, and you hear them being sung, and there's a term used for when people misinterpret what they're hearing. So, and this happens a lot, and you could probably, I know there's lots of songs out there where people really strongly believe that they were hearing a certain line in the song, but it actually wasn't that. Well, this is one of those cases where a part in a song where Kurt starts ad-libbing near the end, and he actually mentions, he says 2 words, and even myself, to this day, I thought that the line was enlarging your world. It was right at the very end of the song, and I thought, I swore I heard that, and when I checked and I go online, I download lyrics, it actually says enlarging your world. But there's a couple of alternate versions of that, but really none of those were what he was actually saying. And the term for misinterpreting lyrics like that, or hearing something else, is called a mondegreen. Mondegreen. So there you go. I learned something new when I was researching this. But actually, so what they were actually saying, what he's actually saying is Halargian world. Halargian world. It's a term, it's an imaginary planet that the producers came up with during the album The Hurting, when they were putting the album together. Yeah, Halargian World is basically what Kurt ends up singing at the end of the song. So I'm actually going to change my lyrics right now when I stop the video. So there you go. Tears for Fears, Mad World, great song. Easy song to do on the guitar. From a great band with a lot of cool songs back in the 80s. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.